Hello, Feuzion. My name is Alex Fuse, the host of Fusion News. Today is May 13th, 2018, and it's been over a month since I've been joined with you here on YouTube, and it's been a great, month off. It's great to be back here, and especially tonight, I am joined on Google Hangouts with two Albany Academy baseball players, Johnny Decker and Ben Seiler. They are both going on to D1 college baseball next year. Johnny's going to be playing for Stony Brook, and Ben's going to be playing for Siena, and of course. The high school baseball season ends this upcoming Monday for Shelmont, and then they move on to sectionals, playoffs, whatever you want to call them. And then Albany Academy is their last game's Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Tuesday, and then they go on to playoff sectionals, whatever you want to call it. So the regular season of high school baseball is wrapping up, but of course, we have playoff baseball is coming up very soon here in the Capital Region. And the two teams I just mentioned, Shelmont and Albany Academy, they just played on Friday. Albany Academy beat Shelmont 9-0, and of course, Ben pitched in that game, and two very competitive games, if you want to say, without the scoreboard. If you look at the box score, it looks like two very competitive games between the two teams, and it's going to be a very good playoffs, I believe, this upcoming playoff season. So, Johnny, I don't know if you can hear me or not now, but,
Yep.
what's next for Albany Academy, do you think, in the playoffs?
Well, we got a game Tuesday, so we're gonna go one step at a time here and slow steps.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely have had a great regular season so far, but we definitely still have a long road ahead for this upcoming playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Ben, same question to you. What's next for Albany Academy, in your opinion?
I mean, something that we preach as a team is just winning the day every day, whether it be at practice or in the batting cage or even a regular season game, a non-league game. It doesn't matter. We just want to go out and compete every day. And I mean, if we do that, I mean, it's brought us this far, so I don't really see why it can't take us further. I mean, we just got to trust the process, and I think we're doing a great job of that right now.
Mhm. You guys were a part of the team that went to the state championship in the baseball team last year. So how are you guys trying to repeat that again this year and win it all this year, Ben?
I mean, we're not really focused on that right now. We still got sectionals. I mean, we still have one more game for the regular season. So, just like I said before, day by day, step by step. And I mean, that process hasn't failed us. We know what we need to do. I think for us, it was good last year because we kind of got to see it all for the first time. And this being our last year, I think it's one of the things on our mind.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, same question goes to you. What's next? If you look at the state championship game, you were a part of the team that made it last year. So what do you really want to try to do to get back there again this year?
I mean, obviously that's going to be motivation for us, but we can't actually look that far ahead. We got to stay focused on what's in front of us, whether it's practice or in the weight room or anything. We just got to win the day, like Ben said, and hopefully it worked for us last year. We got to get back to where we were, but everything comes down to Tuesday and then playoffs. We gotta win every game from here on out.
Mm-hmm. When you look at baseball teams in the past, it's great to have the older guys to give the best advice to the younger guys that maybe have not played in that state championship game. So, what would be your best advice for the younger guys that weren't a part of that team last year that are going to be playing this year in the sectionals, Ben?
My
Uh,
advice would be, go ahead, Ben. Go
I think for me personally, it would be to just play the game normally like you do, whether it be at home or just like it's a regular season game. I mean, you can't let the stage be too bright for you because I mean something that I thought we did last year that was good for us is that we played with no pressure. And I mean that's something that we've had this year a lot, but at the same time, the game's supposed to be fun, and I mean that's how we're playing it right now, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, best advice you could give to someone younger on the team?
You talking to me, Fuse?
Yes, I am.
All right. um, some advice. I mean, I would say being in that situation is just you got to play relaxed. You can't be uptight, because you just got to play like you do every day. I mean, and we've been there before, so all those older guys are weathered, and they're gonna be ready for when that time comes that we got to stand there with 2 outs, bases loaded, with the tying run on second base. So for
Mm-hmm.
the younger guys, I mean, having been there, I would say you just got to play like you do every day, just relaxed and play every inning to the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm. This question goes to Johnny. So, of course, you guys are still seniors in high school. What would be the best advice a coach gave to you this season? And once again, the question goes to Johnny.
Best advice I would say would be from Coach Penrose saying, control what you can control. So you can't control weather, you can't control umpires. The only thing you can control is your emotion and how you play every day. So that would be my best advice from one of the coaches this year.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love the umpires. Ben, what would be the best advice a coach would give to you? Of course, graduating this year and going on to college next season.
I think something that I was told on Friday before senior night it kind of stuck out to me, and it's just play every game like it's your last. I mean, that was one of our last games at Academy, and I know it was emotional for me and all the other seniors. But I mean, if you play every game like it's your last, you have nothing to leave out on the field. And I mean, you just always have to go out there and play your hardest. That's pretty much it. And if you win, you lose, just know that you competed your hardest, and that's all you can really play for.
Yeah, different moments from this season. Ben.
I mean, we've had some great moments this season. I've just loved just going out there and, I mean, hang out with the guys just all the time. It's been a really great group. We've got some young kids on the team that have really come into their own and taken on a good personality and have helped our team a lot. But I'd say a game that stuck out to us, I think was, I mean, this week was probably a really big week for us. We won games by a good margin. We got the bats going the way we wanted to. Everyone pitched well. I mean, we didn't allow a run this week, which is big for all our pitchers. So yeah, I'd say this week was a very good week for us.
You've played some of the best teams in the area, Chalmont, Ichabod. What, you look at threats, and of course, going into favorite moments from this year. Johnny, what do you think your favorite moment is so far this year?
So far this year, I mean, there's a lot of good ones with all the guys that we got on this team this year. There's really good chemistry. There's no bad eggs on the team, I would say, this year. Everybody's all in. I would agree with Ben. This week has been a really solid week, especially after we suffered a loss to Ichabod. I'd say it brought the team together more than it has all season. I mean, this week bats were on fire. The first 2 innings in the first 2 games, we put up 15 runs. We didn't give it up a run all week to anybody, especially playing Chalmont, which is also a good program. So I'd say that's pretty impressive for this week, and I'd say that's probably our best moment.
Definitely. And of course, being there, seeing the games between Chalmont and Albany Academy, I kind of hope that we get to see a rematch between Chalmont and Albany Academy. And I know the last time Chalmont beat Albany Academy was almost 4 years ago. And that was back when, I don't know if either of you were on those teams. Were you guys?
No, we were not.
You were on the team. So in your high school career, you have never lost to Chalmont. And, like I said, I kind of hope that there's a rematch between Chalmont and Albany Academy. It's almost like if you're looking at the MLB standings, it's like the Yankees and the Red Sox, and you can also argue Ichabod's in there as well, because they've been basically the only team to defeat Albany Academy this year as well. So you got very good teams in sectional baseballs this year. I can't wait for sectional baseball this year. It's going to be a great matchups. You are around to accomplish besides winning a state championship this season, Ben?
Wait, what was the question? Sorry, I got
cut out.
You wanted to accomplish this season besides winning a state championship?
I mean, I would say winning I don't think there's any other goal on our mind. I mean, we won the regular season, and that was the first. Well, our first step was qualifying for sectionals. Did that. Won the Colonial Council, which is big, something we haven't done in 25, 30 years. And then the next step is sectionals. And from there, it really is, like Johnny said, win or go home. So we're really focused step by step, day by day, just taking everything as it comes. And, I mean, we just got to keep working hard. We're playing well right now. And I trust our guys. Everyone's trusting each other, which is great. So, I mean, I'm really excited to see where this team goes.
Definitely. Same question to you, Johnny. One goal that you want to accomplish before the season ends?
I mean, obviously the state championship is in the back of your mind, but there's a lot of goals that we have accomplished and some that we still have to accomplish. I mean, like Ben said, we won the Colonial Council. We qualified for sectionals. So that puts us in a position to be successful for the big goal, which is the state championship. But in between, we still got a lot of goals to accomplish, and you just got to go one after the other, because if you try to jump one, that's when you slip up. So we're just looking to win, keep winning, just keep winning day by day.
Definitely. Well, guys, I want to say thank you again for coming on my show today, and I wish you guys the best of luck going forward this season. And like I said earlier, I hope I truly do see another matchup before I graduate between Shelmont and Albany Academy. For the Fuse Nation, where can they follow you on Twitter throughout the rest of the high school baseball season? Let's start off with Ben. That question goes to Ben.
Ben Seiler 1, BenSeiler 1. Ben Seiler
And happy
1.
belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
And Johnny, where can the fans follow you on Twitter? That's to you, Johnny.
Yeah, it's J_Deck DECK_2.
Perfect. Thanks again, guys, for coming on my show today. And Fuse Nation, I hope to see you very soon here on YouTube. Be a subscriber of Fusion News. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button now, and I will be seeing you all very soon. It's great to be back. Thanks for watching.